I know there's a reason I'm not really uploading that much, just because I just don't want to that much. Hello everybody, this is Dunkle Dylan here, God of Chaos, and today we are doing something a little bit new, and something a little bit old. This one I actually found when, in my early days of YouTubing, I actually found the whole lore thing and all that. So, this is what if Deku was the reincarnation of Frank Horrigan. Now, for those who don't know who Frank Horrigan is, I actually found someone that could easily explain that, actually. I can't really say his name due to the fact I don't remember it, but I can spell it out, is the best way of saying it. Or I will just leave it in the comment below, give it a shout out and all that. So, yeah, let's do this.
Frank Horrigan, man, mutant, monster, a walking nuke with unyielding loyalty to both the presidency and the Enclave. Standing at 12 feet tall, with the strength to rip a Deathclaw in half, Frank is, for lack of a better word, terrifying. But what about the man that came before? How did he end up like this? And ultimately, what happened to him? Born in 2211, Frank was a simple-minded but well-spoken individual. He was extremely loyal to the Enclave and wholeheartedly believed in their cause. This profound loyalty and love for his service is what his superiors noticed most, and over the course of several years, Frank climbed the ranks until reaching the rank of Secret Service agent, directly serving the Enclave's president. For a man in his 20s, Frank had done exceedingly well for himself, but due to various psychological problems, his service alongside the president would soon be cut short. Due to a psychotic misstep, which remains undisclosed in nature, he was swiftly reassigned to wasteland operations, out of sight and out of mind. Frank was now one of several assault squads, given the responsibility of capturing able-bodied wastelanders to involuntarily excavate the Mariposa military base, kidnapping people from Redding, Broken Hills, and other nearby settlements. Excavations were underway with many slaves removing the debris and rubble with the goal of reaching the vats of FEV still trapped deep beneath the earth. Little did Frank know that the vats had been damaged by the Vault Dweller and for over 7 decades had been festering, waiting for someone to come along and release it, which is exactly what the diggers had done. The virus, once contained, was now infecting not only the slaves, but also Frank Horrigan. As the slaves began to mutate, Frank was sent to the Enclave control station, not to be helped, mind you, but to be studied. For 2 years, Frank was subjected to unethical and horrifying experiments. The Chemical Corps extensively operated on and studied Frank, who was heavily sedated for their own safety. In the few fleeting moments he did manage to wake, he would violently lash out, sometimes killing scientists in a fit of rage. Gradually, he transformed from a man into a mutant, possessing the increased strength that we see with super mutants, but he also had the imbecilic brain power the second generation are known to have. Through many painful surgeries and experiments, Frank was genetically engineered with modified FEV injections, fueling his transformation into a unique mutant, a far larger and far stronger mutant, the very first behemoth, you could say. Within time, the Chemical Corps had learnt everything they could from Frank, and now were left with a decision: what to do with him. He was incredibly dangerous, violent, unpredictable, perhaps, yet they decided to redeploy Frank in the wasteland as a field operative. But before that could happen, he would have to prove his loyalty, which shouldn't be a difficult thing for the chauvinistic man that was. It just had to be reinforced. Enclave scientists implemented several conditioning programs, essentially brainwashing him and reinforcing his pre-existing loyalty to the presidency and the Enclave. His low-level intelligence, which was further reduced by the FEV, made this entire ordeal an all-too-easy thing to achieve. With his mind in the right place, their focus turned to his body. To ensure his safety, Horrigan was sealed within a suit of power armor, tailor-made for his physique. The suit became a part of him, an extension grafted directly onto his skin, which dispensed a mixture of stabilizing agents and chems to safely push his capabilities to the absolute limit. Equipped with a hardened composite blade and plasma cannon for both close quarters and ranged battle, Frank was ready to face anything and everything that stood in the Enclave's way. Despite his green skin and rapid growth, Horrigan did not consider himself a mutant. The Enclave despises mutants, and to think of himself as such would be unbearable. The scientists referred to him as an experiment, while the majority of soldiers thought of him as a genetically engineered cybernetic freak, although they certainly wouldn't say that to his face. Companionship for Frank was lacking, to say the least. Most were unwilling to accompany him on field operations, but there was still a select few who were comfortable enough to travel with him, even joking and sometimes speaking to him as if he was still the same man. Frank was known among the Enclave as a weapon that got things done, a tool that didn't question the why or the morals of it all. Instead, he followed orders without wavering. He was the perfect soldier in the eyes of his superiors. He hunted down an old man who may or may not have been a runaway Enclave member, and brutally shot him dead, along with his wife and child, without a second thought. He exterminated the rebellious Deathclaws hiding in Vault 13, not shedding a single ounce of remorse for their borderline extinction. If there was any other creature that could understand the pain that Frank had gone through, then it would have been the intelligent Deathclaws. But instead of confiding with them, he killed the leader with a single strike, demonstrating just how powerful, yet heartless, he truly is. Another example is when Frank went to the Brotherhood of Steel bunker in San Francisco to retrieve the stolen vertibird plans, where Matthew, a Brotherhood member, attempted to fight back. But Frank could only laugh at what he would call a pathetic attempt on his life, before killing him with a single punch. And the first thing on Frank's mind, with Matthew's now lifeless body beside him, is lunch. That is not normal. Frank's reign of terror would continue, if only for a short time, as the Chosen One from Arroyo, the descendant of the Vault Dweller, would invade the oil rig and destroy it from the inside out. Meanwhile, Horrigan, along with several other soldiers, secured the exit, preventing their escape. The Chosen One tried to reason with him. Some would even say they convinced soldiers such as Sergeant Granite and his crew to join forces to defeat Frank. Whether that is true or not, Horrigan was too far gone to step aside, brainwashed into believing the Enclave with a future, superior in all ways to wastelanders and mutants, let alone a measly tribal. The fight would prove fatal for Horrigan, the systems of his power armor damaged beyond repair, failing, and as we know, his suit is his lifeline. Without it, he dies, and as a result of the ensuing damage, Frank is torn in half, yet lived just long enough to activate the self-destruct sequence and taunt his killer one final time.
You haven't won here. You and your muty bastard friends are gonna join me in a big old mushroom cloud send-off. I just triggered the self-destruct. The work will go on. You didn't do nothing here except seal your own death warrants. Duty. Honor. Courage. Semper Fi.
So Frank was born into the Enclave and quickly rose to the position of Secret Service agent, but due to his psychological issues was reassigned to the wasteland, aiding the excavation of the Mariposa military base before being exposed to FEV, where he was transported to the oil rig and experimented on for 2 years, genetically engineered and brainwashed into the most deadliest soldier the Enclave has ever produced, hunting down and tying up any loose ends before meeting his fate at the hand of the Chosen One. His last words, Semper Fi, or Semper Fidelis, Latin for always faithful, and to that end he truly was. From birth he had supported the presidency, the Enclave, and everything they stood for, his loyalty never faltering in the worst of moments. Even after 2 years of excruciating experiments, he remained loyal. Even on death's door, he fought for what he believed in. Whether right or wrong, it demands respect. Be sure to show your support by liking the video and subscribing if you haven't already for more Fallout content. If there's anything you would like to see in a later video, leave a comment and I'll see what I can do. With that said, thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure.
That was Frank Horrigan, his entire origin of the Fallout universe. So, you can imagine the childhood that he's going to have a wee bit of things. Now, since he's technically going to be Izuku, and I already know what you're going to ask, but Dylan, wouldn't it make sense for, I don't know, him to be actually Frank Horrigan in the Fallout universe? The answer is quite simple to begin with, and no, that would be well, he dies. In this, and also, Frank Horrigan was technically a puppet. I always thought that was kind of BS, as the fact that he didn't really get in a fair life and any of that, since he was too blind by his loyalty. But the next one, I might be able to do something with another person. You never know. Oh, who might that be? Me? But when you do, let's just say that will actually be interesting. I won't be saying whom. All I will say is after next 2 months you might find out. So, we're going to start off with Midoriya pretty much doing, well, whatever he could do. Now, I'm going to say this, Midoriya does have his memories. But the only difference is he is not loyal to America, he's only loyal to himself. He learned from his past life about loyalty, and that he should only be loyal to himself. Not to the heroes, not to the villains, himself. So, here's how Midoriya's life went down. Midoriya was already a big bulking man and he was already in this world. Now, I am going to say this, Midoriya was born with the serum that made him who Frank Horrigan was. So, it was already a decision since part 1. Frank Horrigan was already big, or aka Midoriya was already huge from the start. Midoriya was completely different from the others. Him and Bakugo dangerously hated each other, and that's saying something, to be completely honest. But Midoriya hated despite So yeah. So we get to Midoriya actually with his mother. His mother he does care about because of her compassion and hope for him, so he can't really hate his own mom. However, he can tell that his mom has too much faith in him, and that alone would actually be her downfall. And sadly, he knows it from the start. So, a couple of years has passed. Midoriya had no friends, just like Frank the original, because people were too scared of him. As a teenager, he was already tall for his size. Around 15, he was actually around 8 foot. And he was still a child. He rarely attended school, and he rarely actually talked in his school due to the fact that he just simply does not care, and the teachers, along with the classmates, knows it. The only difference between the teachers and him is that the teachers can tell that Midoriya does not want to be a hero. As a matter of fact, he sees nothing more than a person and who is just there. In his mind, Midoriya only sees black and white. Or, if you're lucky, gray. Black, white, or gray. There's good or evil. Actually, no. Midoriya does not see good or evil. He sees the strong and the weak. That makes more sense. There are people who are too strong for their own good, and those who are too weak and cocky for their own caringness. So, Midoriya pretty much leaves his home at the right age of, 18 actually, where he finally fully grown up to be the tall, bulky monstrosity that he is in his previous life. He actually managed to learn an intelligence span higher than anyone else in his past life. In his past life, I'm going to say that Frank Horrigan's durability was already off the charts due to his massive size, but also it's the reason I am adding Frank Horrigan in is something else, which is slow wanderer. Yes, I am giving him some perks. The Lone Wanderer, instead of the whole, thing with him traveling alone gaining weakness, he actually prefers solitude over everything, and he doesn't see a reason to actually have company since he's a 12-foot tall, indestructible, and, let's be honest, a fucking tank. So we now finally start the thing, since it's been, 20 minutes almost. Midoriya, we start off with Midoriya getting his becoming a mercenary after a couple of years. Now, we see the slime villain actually running away in pure fear. And before you ask, no, Bakugo did not die by the sludge monster. As a matter of fact, Bakugo survived thanks to All Might. Right? And Bakugo became the successor to All Might, which I actually rarely do tell the successor of anyone to be on it. But the reason is because I always make my characters either OP or bot or end up someone else. So we now get to him chasing the slime villain, and when he gets there, we hear the slime villain looking at Midoriya, and Midoriya looking at him with his red glowing helmet's eyes, which is, we already know that they're gonna be red, but he also managed to get some shit from his old, he got his armor idea from his old suit when he was still Frank Horrigan. The only difference is that he doesn't need the suit to actually survive. It's mostly just a protective wear. Which, the materials are made of a very sturdy material. No one knows how, but that's about it. But we get to there, and he looks at the slime villain. Now, I am going to give Izuku an accent in this one, and I will try my best. Please note, I am not good with these, and it's been a very, very long time since I actually done this. So if I sound like someone you recommend, just comment down below. Oh, and have a quick joke, because, like I said, yeah. You were a pain in the ass to hunt. You ran and ran like little humans always do. Please spare me. I'll change. I'll change. There is no change. There is no good or evil or whatever the fuck you people will say. There is no of that. It's pretty much just your typical bullshit that you people always do. You plead and you plead over the dumbest of shit. And expect anything? He grabs the slime villain's brain. Hey, do not worry. Your death is quick and painless. Be grateful you even get a death at all. Because if I was you, to be honest, yes, I'd be hoping that I did get a quick death. And then smashes the brain of Frank. Smashes the brain of the slime villain. And gets up, walks towards the police station, dragging the slime, which he uses in a bucket. He managed to actually find coincidentally, a really big bucket. And then he places the bucket directly in front of the people at the station. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Midoriya. We will make sure... Or this is discarded, I suppose. You could have brought him back alive. If you wanted him alive, you could have just hired someone who had done that. Don't give me that crap. Besides, he would have gotten death sentence anyway. So don't pull that bullshit on me. You can see through people pretty well, yeah. I will be off. Off you me. Okie dokie. As Midoriya walks off, he bumps in. He pretty much minds his own thing until he hears Deku? Ah, crap. Of course I hear that fucking annoyance. Hello, Oh, Bakugo. Or is it whatever that fucking dumbass name you chose? Well, whatever. But you mean a nuke? Yeah. Nuke? What a dumbass name. Okay. Hey, tank. How have you been? What do you want? What makes you think I want something? Can I not talk to you? You heroes always do this shit. You act like you care. You act like you think I'm gonna to be all happy and lolly and all that bullshit. What do you want? What is it? Wow, you really lost faith in everything, didn't you? Midoriya's about to walk over. Okay. Jeez. You said I was the asshole. Oh. Okay. Nezu wants to talk to you. Who? Who the fuck is Nezu? He's the He is, well, he's the owner of the UA Academy. The who and the what now? The Hero School. The giant school with the obvious thing on the front? Oh, the one with the statue of the weird-looking man with bunny ears. All Might, yes. Who? Never mind. Yes, he wants to talk to you. About a job. And maybe a chance of becoming... Oh, very funny, Midoriya. What? You're boring me. What did you expect me to do? Act like I give a fuck? True. Okay, do you know where UA Academy is? No. How can you not know? Oh, it's simple. I don't waste my time on stupid shit. Especially dumb shit. It like, well, that. I suppose that makes sense. Alright. I'll show you the way. Hey. Wonderful. Is that sarcasm? Yes, it is sarcasm. Oh, just lead the way, you midget. Midget! Bakugo realized how tall Midoriya is. Never mind. Smart move, dipshit. When I get to UA, Bakugo is the only one who enters through the door. Midoriya, are you coming in? I can't fit, you dumb motherfucker. Oh. Right. I'll get Nezu then. Since when did Bakugo lose his brain cells? I swear, he's gotten dumber over the months. This is when Bakugo knocks on the door. Come in! Mr. Nezu? Ah, Bakugo, come in. What brings you here? Mr. Midoriya, I managed to find Izuku. Oh, splendid. Then where is he? He's outside. Why is he outside? Sir, he's fucking huge. Oh, come now. Oh, he can't be that tall. Wow. When Nezu sees him, Jesus fucking Christ, you're huge. Huge. How are you surprised at my height? You have a fucking slutty woman when that can grow in height. Wait, you dipshit. I forgot to mention, his personality, Nezu. Yes, you did forget to mention, his attitude. Is that normal for... Trust me when I say this, I haven't seen Midoriya since he was a child, so don't ask me that question, not to him. Ah, understandable. So, you are Mr. Midoriya. Get to the point, you little... Get to the point, you little parasite. What do you want? Parasite? Looks like his personality is that. Alright then, we need help, and I am willing to hire you. Then who am I killing? Who am I getting? What? And there is a child. We have one person that kinda needs help. Oh, and we were hoping that maybe you can aid them. Can you get to the point? Who am I babysitting? Babysitting? I suppose that does make sense. You'll be helping one of our students, Eri. She is hunting down someone that has tortured brutally and test her of, we all get tortured. It depends on how you use that pain to make it. If you're gonna be fucking dramatic about it, just tell me where the back bitch is. Okay. Hey, Midoriya's thinking, torturement. I've been worse. The fucking Enclave made me go through worse hell, and I've done way worse than all of these fucking villains combined. I'm more evil than all of them, so let's just get to the fucking point. And in case you're wondering about Midoriya's accent, in this one, Midoriya is Russian. I forgot to mention this, I know I should have said in the beginning, but in this one, Midoriya is Russian, and it was moved to Japan, or wherever the fuck My Hero Academia takes place in. So, Midoriya says, alright, Eri is this way, if you wish to follow. I can't fit through the door, you stupid possum. Oh, I'm a mouse? What's the difference? You're both fucking rodents. Your reputation of your personality is not a joke. No shit, midget. Midget! Ow. Never mind. Smart move. Oh, yeah, I'm with him on this one. But do not encourage him, Bakugo. What? Alright, I'll shut up. Okay, do you know where Aries is? She's training with his mom. With her mom, Mirko. Oh, right. With Mirko. Come on, daughter, you can do better than this. I am doing better than last time, I say. Yeah, you are. Mr. Mirko? Huh? Oh, Nezu. Oh, how you doing? Oh, and in case you're wondering, in this one, Mirko has lost both an arm and a leg during the whole war with All For One. So she has a mechanical arm on both her arms and legs. Well, actually, mostly her arm and leg. So we get to Bakugo. So we get to what am I saying? We're still with them. My bad. And my mind just decided to go forward. I hate that. Anyway, we get to God damn it! Sorry about that. And I pulled a John Panette at moment. Shout out to that fuckhead. I wish he was still alive. Rest in peace, John Panette. If I could, I would buy you a pint. And buy you a pumpkin pie. We managed to find someone that could probably help you hunt down Overhaul. Oh, that's great. Who? Have you heard of a mercenary named Midoriya? Midoriya. You mean the heartless tank? The man who did not even hesitate to kill Muscular right in front of the child? That's the one. I mean, I guess. But is he gonna be a great influence on my child? Not to try to sound like that person, but this is Frank fucking Horrigan. Or Izuku fucking Midoriya. Everyone knows what he is capable of. And there's a reason he is feared for that. So, I'd be more concerned about his personality, is the word I would say. Oh, come now. He can't be that fucking rude. Meanwhile, with Midoriya, no, I do not want to play fucking fetch with you. Ooh, beat it, Yumi. You're an asshole. Boo! Fuck it. You're a horrible person, Midoriya. I do not want to hear jokes shit coming from a man who mentally... He tried to bully me when I was a cat child and called me a fucking hulking man. But, yeah, don't remind me. I regret it every day. Really? You're going to regret something that we were a cocky, arrogant, dumbass child who didn't even listen to his mom. By the way, how it is your slut of a mother, Mitsuki? Okay, don't push it. Or what? What can you do? Now who's being cocky? I'm telling the truth. What could you do? Oh. Okay. Can I ask you a very dumb question? Sure. Are you spiritual? Yes. Really? Yes, I believe in reincarnations. Why? You wouldn't understand. Ow. I wouldn't? How can I understand if you don't explain it? That's the thing. It's too difficult to explain. Explaining it, it's like trying to explain the world of Warhammer. Or better yet, trying to explain the meaning of life or porn. Why is people addicted to porn? Why is people caring about certain things? Why do people fall in love? Or better yet, why do we always get a boner when you are a person and you're trying to focus on your schoolwork? So, yeah. I guess that actually kind of makes sense. It does make sense. Anyway, when is, what's his name? When is, what's that face coming? Nezu should be copping in right now. Midoriya, this is Eri. Good God, you're a fat kid. Hey! Hey, lay out the fucking donuts. You look like Homer Simpson after eating God knows how much paninis. Ow, paninis? What is a panini? I don't know, you're stupid too, great. Ow, I don't like you. Whatever, midget. Midget! I am 7 foot! What? I'm 12 foot. What's your excuse? Ow. Mirko just says, wow, he has an attitude problem. I did warn you. Nice to meet you. My name is Mirko. Midoriya looks at Mirko. Oh. Nice to meet you, Mirko. Nezu, Bakugo, and Eri's like, why is he being nice to her? It's been a while since I last saw you. We met? Yes, actually we have. When I was doing my early bounty hunting. You were nearly killed by some, what were those ugly fuckheads again? Nomus? Yep, that's it. Nomus. Oh no, that was you? Good God, you were small. Yeah, I was around 11. I was around 11 foot. But at the time, you were shorter than that. You were like 9 foot. Oh yeah, I remember that. You were like 9 foot tall when I last saw you. Oh, good God, you gotten bigger. Can I make a request if you don't mind? I suppose, why not? What is it? Please be more polite to my daughter. She's been through a lot. So have I. But you don't hear me complaining about it, or trying to make a boast of it. I suppose that makes sense. But I suppose I could be a little bit nicer. Thank you. Come on, unicorn. Yup, my name is Eri. Until you earn my respect, I'm gonna call you unicorn or fat bitch. I suppose that's better than nothing. And Eri, try to control your temper. Why, does she throw temper tantrums like child? She does have a attitude problem, but it's not too bad. She's trying to punch me in the leg. Come on. Oh. Oh, Hunt's daughter. He started it. I don't care who started it. Do not poke the bear. Listen to your superior. Here, Eri. Fuck you. No, I prefer to fuck your mother. She's cuter and also she's legal to fuck. Well, that was just blunt as a fucking hammer. What? It's truth. So you would rather fuck my mom than me? You're 15, you disgusting pig. That is not... Forget I said anything. Deleted and forgotten. So, remind me, who are we hunting? Oh, right. We are hunting... You and the heroes are hunting Overhaul. Who? Oh, wait. Overhaul is that guy with the fucking bounty on his head, right? The one that's worth $25,000? Yes, that's the one. Yep, that's the one. Very well. I suppose... there is that. But how much are you paying me to help you? I would say 75 to 35,000 a day. Very well. I do not see why not. What? Alright, unicorn, lead the way. My name is Eri! I don't give a fuck. Move. How much you think they're gonna be rivals, Mirko? I say 3 to 5 days. Wait, days or years. Bears with his attitude. This one, Bakugo says, I say 2 minutes and she will be punched through the wall. Oh, why? Because she keeps calling him elephant. Ow, how is that gonna offend him? How easily offended does Nezu get? Shit, I haven't seen him in years. I don't even think he gets offended. So, what do you know about Overhaul? He's a germophobic. He has a phobia of being touched. He's a germophobic. He lost his virginity at the age of 9. He has mental trust issues. He also got his germophobic from his disease-rotting parents, and also his favorite sex position is doggy style. Along with his favorite dish would be swamara. Swamara? Is that what I'm reading? Am I even reading that right? Shawurma. That's what I was trying to say. Hey, his favorite dessert is Rocky Moose ice cream. His favorite sandwich to make is ham, cheese, lettuce, tomato, and bacon. Get his height. Height is around 6'15" or 6'10". And formerly used to work for the LVEV, the League of Super Villains, or the League of Villains, or whatever the fuck they call the shitty-ass organization, and that was once led by the most lamest villain Overhaul, with the quirk that had the ability to capture other quirks. Speaking of quirks, his quirk is called Overhaul, allows him to dissolve anything in pursuit of sexuality, non-gendered, preferred not to have a lover. Used to have a dog until his father brutally beaten it up and killed it just to see his son's reaction of pure depression. She had killed his mother by drowning her while she slept, and hanged his own father with his own intestines. Is that all? Wow, you are good. I'm a mercenary. I always know my targets. Besides, the reason I know this because I actually interviewed his sister. He had wait, how did you interview them? I'm fucking with you. That was a horrible joke. It wasn't meant to be a joke. I was testing your attention span. And you failed horribly. So, what did he do that makes you so damn dramatic about it? He tortured me. Okay, and? He experimented on me, and? That's it. You're a pussy. What? You are a pussy. How am I a pussy? He ruined my life. No. Oh, he gave you a life in his own cruel way. Hey? I mean, think about it. Has your parents ever loved you? I never knew my parents. Prince. No? Yes, you do. No, I don't. Mirko is right there, you dipshit. You're not a very smart woman, are you? I hate you. Whatever you say, fuckhead. Now... Oh, let's go and find this precious villain while you still have a brain. If you call that horn a brain. I can't help my horn! Oh, that's a horn? I thought it was a dildo. Oh, why would I have a dildo on my head? You? I'm very concerned on what you women fetishes are nowadays. Mostly to you women nowadays, it'd be easily accusing men to looking at women's asses. Okay, not all women are like that. Oh, I made a mistake. I meant the gymnasium ones. That's why men prefer to have their own private gym. We don't have to worry about a woman accusing us of looking at their fucking booty, as if it's like some fucking prized divine treasure, when we could easily look it up in Pornhub. You are gonna be a lonely, lonely man. And you are gonna be an annoying little parasite. Wait. I thought I was a fucking unicorn. You can't be both? Alright, let's just attack. Alright, where was his last known whereabouts? We gotta talk to Higaraki for that. Shigaraki? Oh, that's gonna be a problem then. And why is that? I killed him last week. You killed him? Yes. How? I am the Destroyer. It is easy to kill someone with one decaying quirk. It is easy to destroy them. It's like trying to kill a rhino with a pistol. It's not gonna do much. It depends on the pistol, really. It doesn't matter. A pistol's a pistol. The bullet's not big enough to kill them. All it will do is just piss them off. It won't even penetrate the fire. Fucking hell. Alright, let's go. Okay, do you have another idea on how we can find them? His former subordinates, his crew. We pay them off. They will easily tell us. We're not paying crooks to give information. I mean, seriously. It's like, we're not gonna do that. It's not the hero way. Oh? And opening a school that turns kids into bloodthirsty idiots, and whatever Mirko is doing now is any better? Mirko's a nice person. Let's go then. Besides, I was actually talking about Endeavor. He committed many crimes, and he got away with it. What do you mean? Did you think about it? Driving wife to insanity? How is that a better person? Thought so. But how are you gonna find his subordinate? He's right there. You stupid bitch, he's right there. That's his subordinate? Yes. Who is that? Toga. Apparently he works for her. And how are we gonna get her to talk? Okay. Simple. I do the talking. Okay. Excuse me, Toga. You know, it's not wise to go up against a villain who's in a bad mood. She tries to stab Midoriya, but Midoriya just looks at her, that the blade chips, like, chip, ow. You ready? No? Wow, you are a stupid bitch. And Midoriya grabs her by the hair. Ow, 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 my hair! Be grateful I'm not cleaving you in half. You're the tank! Like, why is anyone calling me that? Frank Horrigan is not really a intimidating name, so... Oh, everyone calls you the tank. I guess that makes sense. Alright, yes, I am the tank. And if you want to live, you will tell me where Overhaul is. Overhaul? I haven't seen him since... Ow, ow! Well, Midoriya starts crushing her head. Like, starts ripping her hair off. Alright, I'll talk! Look, he's in Thug Valley. I don't know what that is. Where is it? How do you not know where... Ow, okay. Hey, Thug Valley is southwest of here. Here, you can't miss it. He's right. You can't miss it. Alright. So, can I go? Oh. No. Oh, this is when Midoriya crushes Toga's head like a pancake. Like, brain matter splatters everywhere, and everyone is calling Nezuko a monster, but Midoriya doesn't really give two fucks about what they think of him. When Eri and him walk off, what was that? What was what? But killing that person! She had the bounty on her head. So that doesn't give you the right to murder someone. She could have been redeemed. So a pedophile can be redeemed. What? No, of course not. Then what makes you think a murderer can be redeemed? So it's okay to let a transgender woman walk around and let her do whatever the fuck she wants or they want just because they now presume as a woman? A pedophile has every right to actually rape any child they want and get away with it. No, that's not. Then why should a serial killer have a chance? That's a redemption. And I have done way worse than Toga. I should know about evil. But I know people who manipulated me in my past life. They manipulated me and turned me into a monster, brainwashed me, and made me what I am, or what I was. You look like the same person in your past life. No, I am loyal to myself. I am not loyal to the government. Big difference. Let's go to Thug Street, shall we? They get to Thug Street, and when they reach Thug Street, they see that everyone runs and hides as soon as they see Mizuku. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the... Gotcha! Ah! Midoriya grabs a little kid by the head. Whoa, don't kill him! Ow! I'm not going to kill him. Kiddo. Yeah? We are looking for Overhaul. Do you know what he is? The barber? Ow! The barber? The Overhaul became a barber? Yeah, he's right there. There you are. Midoriya stands back and lets Eri get to him, and in all her might, she attempts to kill him, but Midoriya stops her. Not so fast. I need this. Alright then, disappoint your mother. Let her realize that you are no better than the person who literally gave you the chance of actually having a family. Let your emotions control you. Let you be the monster that you tried your best to actually be. Like you said, he didn't deserve a second life. In my opinion, yes, but I know. I've only been near you for 5 minutes. You're way too big of a pussy to ever kill. You don't have the bones. You're too big of a coward. So do what you're good at. And show them that the heroes cannot be broken. Tell you. He knocks out Overhaul and goes. Well, at least you used your brain. I don't want to talk to you right now. Whatever, pussy. See? Alright. He picks up Overhaul. What are you doing? I'm taking his mask. Why? Souvenir. A souvenir? You're gonna take his mask as a souvenir. I mean, why not? Odd. Kind of reminds me of a plague mask. Kinda cool. You are such a nerd. Or whatever, unicorn. When they get to UA, hello, mouse. Wait, hello, hippo. I am a mouse. Mirko. Oh, hello, Izuku. Go. Boom, boom, boy. It's Bakugo, you asshole. And who's the femboy rabbit? And that's All Might. You are one skinny man. You need to eat something. You look like you're gonna die if you don't get a cheeseburger or something. Hey, do you need me to buy you a cheeseburger the size of an elephant's asshole? Well, this guy has no respect. When Nezu said this man had no respect whatsoever, I thought he was joking. Anyway, I'm taking a pause break. Alright, I'm back. Shit, it's already 4 in the morning? Oh, well. Well, so pretty much, where were we? Oh yeah, Horrigan, pretty much Eri delivering Overhaul to them. See? Why did you stop me? Oops, wrong voice. What do you mean? You had... I don't get it. You told me your entire life story. No, you didn't. No, I didn't. What? I told you my past life. Not my life now. What? You're saying you were reincarnated? Ned? And that's the reason why I won't tell you my past life. What's the point in telling someone that doesn't know true suffering? I will never understand you. Probably best that you don't in the first place. Anywho, so Nezu, my pay. Right, here you go. Thank you. Now I will be on my way. This is when Midoriya walks off, away from both Overhaul, Nezu, and Mirko along with Eri. What's wrong then? Mirko says to her daughter. He said something to me. I don't get it. Do you know his mom? Bakugo would know. Alright. Hey. Bakugo. Huh? Oh. Hey, Eri. What do you need? What? Do you know where Izuku's mom is? Iko? Shit, I haven't seen her since she passed away. She's dead? Yeah, she's been dead for a good a while. She died around 45 years old? Around 45. Yeah. And Izuku didn't even come to the funeral. He could. He was in Russia. In his motherlands. So, do you know what happened to Izuku? Why he acts like this? You know, he always acted like that, to be honest. Seriously? Yeah, I can't remember the time he hasn't. That is literally his entire personality, so don't think about it too much. Huh, alright. Thanks. No problem. Meanwhile, with Midoriya, he takes another contract. And this time, he's hunting a legendary hero killer. So you're legendary hero killer. Who are you? You have come far, Yumi. Time to die. Oh shit, you're the tank. Yes, I am. And you're a toast. Battle pursued. Izuku swings at the hero killer, but the hero killer quickly dodges, seeing the plasma blade popping out of his arm. Then, the minigun is brought out. A minigun? Isn't it a little bit overkill? No, I don't want to hear that coming from a man who literally eat the hero in half. I haven't left his corpse to rot. Shit. Yeah, he's got me there. I hate when I do that. Anyway, Midoriya and the hero killer continue fighting. Until he finally got the upper hand and just slaughtered the hero killer. The hero killer was dumb enough to actually try to go for Midoriya's head, which left him widely open. He takes the bounty to them. Alright, thanks. Here's your reward. And this when Midoriya leaves. He's collecting his payment and heading home. Well, not home. He doesn't really live anywhere. He just continues wandering. Until a bank robbery pursues. It's none of his problems. He's a mercenary, not a hero. So Midoriya is about to walk off until Eri's right in front of him. What? You're just gonna stand, not do anything? Those people will need your help. Then why are you standing here bothering me? Shouldn't that be your job? Well, Bakugo's already on it. What do you want, unicorn? I don't get it. Why are you like this? I am not going to explain myself to someone who wouldn't understand true suffering. She starts tearing up. I have known true suffering. No, you haven't. And what makes you so sure? Because of one good reason. You still trust humanity. I don't. I do not trust anyone. Not even my own mother. Until she showed me kindness. My mother was the only one I truly trusted to the point of that. Then why haven't you gone to her funeral? I was in Russia. Did you truly even care? Midoriya's eyes glow red and he grabs Eri by the neck, about to choke her lights out. But then Midoriya calms down and lets her go, as Eri gasps for air. Take my advice, hero. Do not piss off someone who you don't know true suffering. Or someone who can easily kill you. Got it? Whatever, asshole. Midoriya walks off. Fucking bitch. I should have wringed her neck. Oh well. Meanwhile, Bakugo, who took care of the villains, damn it. Hey, shut up. Whoa, you okay? Hey, Sunshine? I'm fine. You're a terrible liar. I may have angered the tank. What did you do? She explains the whole situation, and without hesitation, Bakugo slaps her in the head. Ow! What was that for? For being a fucking idiot, for starters. What were you thinking, pissing him off? And also, what made you think it was a good idea to touch on that subject? I wasn't really paying attention to my words. Of course you weren't. You pissed off the 12-foot guy. That's not a wise decision. What should I do? Apologize? No, I know Midoriya. He's gonna hold that grudge until you die. Sorry, but you fucked up. Meanwhile, with Midoriya, who actually is with Mirko at the time. And that's what your daughter did. I'm so sorry about. I don't know what came over her. She's probably being scolded by Bakugo by now. Hey, can I ask you a dumb question? Why not? So, how come you don't have a lover? Ow. I thought that was obvious. It isn't. One, my cock is too big for anyone, period. It'd be like trying to fucking shove a horse's cock up a female's... Well, it would just split her in half. Or kill her. Isn't that the same thing? It would still end not very well. So what's the point of actually having a lover? My dick is too big, I have too much strength. Hey, imagine the thrust I would do to her. Oh. See? People call me the dumb one. This is when they get it. This is when Midoriya gets up and says, "Well, I'll be off." You're leaving? I am leaving this country. I have a contract in Russia. I have a contract in Moscow. Well, apparently they need a soldier over there, so good day. Good day, I suppose. Midoriya gets on the airport and gets directly to the guy who hired him. And this is when the adversary view commences. So you're the one that hired me? Yes. We need you to go into the fort and kill every last creature in there. What's in there? Nomus. Huh. Interesting. Alright, I'll take care of it. Midoriya walks in with a minigun in hand and his plasma saber on the left. This is when the Nomus attack him, but they just become cannon fodder to the Midoriya's weapon of might. Right. Grabs a Nomu by the throat that tried to attack him and crushes its throat. Oh, making his skull completely pop out like a balloon. Then another Nomu tried to punch him directly in the head, but it didn't work. Midoriya grabs his minigun, shoving it in the Nomu's nuts, and fires on sight. This is when the Nomu squeals in agony and pain, noticing it's shot. Then Midoriya uses his plasma and slices its head off. The Nomus try to topple him, but all they did was just make him get up, go anger, and chop them all in half in one swing. This is when Midoriya grabs it by the Nomu, who attempts to attack him by biting him in the hand. Are you biting my hand? Get off! Oh, Midoriya flicks it, and sending the Nomu flying, like R2-D2, going flying. And this is when it splatters on the wall. Oh. And this is when Midoriya gets directly in front of another Nomu. and this is when they continue attacking. It gets worse and worse until Midoriya defeats them. How pathetic. That must have been all of them. Midoriya walks off, just going somewhere else. Well, time for me to get. Time for me to probably get some sleep. This is when Midoriya continues minding his own business until he hears. What the fuck was that? Get off of my tail! Oh, wait, tail? He lifts his leg up and sees a child with now a smashed tail, one with a fox quirk. What are you doing here? One of the experiments that All For One did. All For One? Isn't he in prison? Pfft, no, he's here. Fascinating. Where is he? Go through that hall. Oh, you'll find him there. You can't miss it. Now, I am curious how the hell he even got out of prison. He never was in prison. That was a doppelganger that was hired to be in prison for him. And the heroes did not know this? How? He had the same DNA as the All For One, but temporarily. Enough to fool the heroes of everything. Huh. Well, in that case, Midoriya just kicks the door down. All Might. I was wondering who the hell are you? I'm the tank. Who the hell are you? I'm All For One. You're so skinny. Actually, no, I'm gonna be Burner. You're so fat. Even a pig is skinnier than you. Wow. Rude. You're so small and short. You're around Nezu's height. I'm an inch taller than him. I'm only 4 foot tall. Oh, that's still small, pipsqueak. Oh, really? You won't say that once I use my quirk on you. He tries using his quirk on... Actually, when he takes his quirk, I meant to say. But nothing happens. What the... How? It's obvious. I'm quirkless. Wank. Bullshit! You're 12 foot tall! Oh, I am telling the truth. I am quirkless. Nah, that's bullshit! You know what else is bullshit? He pops out his plasma rifle. His plasma blade. Fuck. Can I surrender? I'm taking your mask as a souvenir, so... No. Oh. Mommy? Wait. No. I am going to enjoy this. Time to get going. I suppose anything is possible. Well, time for me to get going. This is when Midoriya walks away, in fact. And this is when he gets going. Well, I killed the real Overhaul, and I have his helmet as a souvenir. Time for me to get going. Maybe I should probably use my money to finally buy a house. I should have done that in the first place, to be honest. He gets going, and then he finds the perfect house with his size. Perfect. I will just take this place as my home. Luckily, it was on sale. He takes it, puts it in his, and pretty much puts all the things he makes for a home. And putting up all the heads of all the previous villain that he has slain for his bounty hunting career. And no, he doesn't find a lover in this one. This is a loverless Izuku. Because he makes a good point. His dick is too damn big. Anyway, that's it, quite really. The reason there was not that much fighting, because, to be honest, Frank Horrigan, you already heard it, he is very fucking OP, and I always wanted to do a Frank Horrigan D&D. Like, D&D, good fucking lord. Yeah, alright, you get what I mean. Subscribe or don't, I don't fucking care. It's 4 in the morning. Bye. Now, how do I... Oh, yeah.